everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you guys a few mods that will improve your experience with pregnancy, childbirth, some new stuff for the infants, and just overall make it such a more realistic experience. So we have a mother here and her little infant Ivy, and the first mod I want to share with you guys is the infant and toddler medical care. So with this one, you are going to notice that when you have a infant, there's going to be some new options. So we're going to go ahead and click on the phone here, and you're going to notice there is a new phone app. So if you click on this, you're going to be able to do a pediatrician at home. You're going to be able to go to pediatrician with infant, then you can have your infant vaccinated and then plan appointment at clinic. So this one has get to work required. So for this video, we're going to go ahead and do the pediatrician at home. Okay, the pediatrician is here. So you can see the pediatrician is coming right to our front door. And if you go and see the pediatrician, kind of like the same thing, you know, it just depends like what sort of experience you want. So now that the pediatrician's here, we can go ahead and click on her. And then there's going to be different options we can do. So we can ask for advice about baby's hunger. Okay, so here is where the pie menu is, pediatrician. Sometimes some of the options will just show up like as you're clicking and stuff. To make it easier, there is like a whole category here. So of course we already did one of them, but there's also share your prenatal apprehension, ask for advice about baby's sleep, authorize examination, breast milk or formula, discuss potential allergies, and discuss whether or not to vaccinate your child. So we're going to just authorize the vaccination right now. So you can do this from home as well. And you can see she's getting new moodlets here. So we have sometimes I feel like I give too much or too little. Thank you for reassuring me on this point. When a baby is hungry, he lets you know. And if he is not hungry anymore, he will let you know how to express it too. That's great. We also have, is my baby okay? I look forward to your diagnosis. She wants to feed her first, so we're just gonna let her kind of do that. So it says here, everything is fine. Your baby is perfectly healthy. No need to worry. Okay, so here we go. She goes ahead and just takes the baby. So cute. So now let's go ahead and ask for advice about baby's sleep. So we'll do that. Okay, so we're gonna just do the vaccination this way. But yeah, I love this. I think it's like a cute little way to just have more with your infants going on. And I also kind of like how the pediatrician like actually, you know, spend some time with your infant. I do think that's important. Like, I've definitely noticed that. So this also says here, thank you doctor for this excellent trip. Okay, so you just came back home. Your infant is a little scared after this appointment. Cuddles will comfort your infant. Aw. So you can see now they have it vaccinated. Ivy is vaccinated. This infant will get sick less often. So isn't that so cool? So this next one is the childbirth mod. I feel like this mod has so much to it. So much more than just childbirth. So that's like my favorite part about it. Like there's so much I can show you guys even without having her go give birth. So of course this mod adds like a realistic childbirth experience. Our sim is not currently pregnant, but I will make her pregnant afterwards. So for now, I want to show you guys some of the other options like after you have your baby. So there is formula with this mod, and there's also a pump. So you can see here Panda Sama has made a pump, and then there's also formula here, which we're going to grab as well. And then you can also get lactation cookies, which are right here. Everything is super easy to find, which I can definitely appreciate. And then there's even Tylenol. So this is for when, you know, your sim is in pain from their breast being so full with milk and stuff like that. So she actually like doesn't have a supply going on right now because, you know, I kind of just started with this infant. However, if you give birth, you are gonna find that your sim's breast will actually just start like, you know, producing milk. So as they naturally would. So we're gonna go ahead and have her eat the cookie. You can kind of like jumpstart it happening, right? So yeah, like just because you have started with an infant in your game, you know, she didn't actually like go give birth to her, you know, you just made her and create a sim or him, whoever, you are still going to be able to kind of have your sim produce breast milk, which is really cool. Honestly, there's so many things I love with this mod, but this has to be like one of my favorites. I just think it was such a good addition. And you know, along with, you know, the realistic childbirth process, there's also things like getting an ultrasound, getting a pap smear. So I think those are the things I want to show you guys today, just because I feel like this mod is most known for the realistic birthing process, and I feel like most people have seen that, whereas, you know, that's an amazing feature. I love it, but honestly, sometimes I love this stuff even more. So you can make a bottle with the formula, which we're gonna do, and even this is like the most realistic animation that I love so much. Like I just think it is so cool how it's done. And Like, I can really appreciate just animations like these. I think it's like so important because it adds a lot of immersion. So there we go. Then we have this in the inventory, which you can go ahead and sell to Milk Bank, which I also really like the idea of. And then you can also just put it in the fridge. And once it's in the fridge, you can go ahead and get milk. So we're going to have her do that. And when she does this, actually, I don't think we don't have a sink in our kitchen for whatever reason. So usually they would do this in the kitchen, but look, they will run it under the water to warm it up, which I think is like the coolest. And then once she has it warmed up, she'll actually test it on her wrist before she gives it to the baby. So I think that's like another really realistic touch here. And then we can go ahead and pump. So we're going to have her do that. And there's some cool moodlets with this and everything. So like I said, like she doesn't have any milk supply right now, and she'll kind of just pump wherever. Like she'll just kind of decide where to sit and just go for it. The animation is realistic and everything. Okay, so as expected, she didn't get anything. So we're gonna go ahead and try again. We may not be able to get anything for this review here, but yeah, like I love how realistic it is. Like this moodlet is so detailed. Brielle was not able to pump out any milk despite her best efforts. So yeah, you're gonna see things happen like that. So yeah, still no luck, but as she keeps going, eat some more lactation cookies, you will get some milk. So I love, love, love that. And then of course the Tylenol, like she doesn't need it, but if you do take it, it will help with like the pain and stuff, because you can get like clogged milk ducts and everything. And I even love how she takes water to swallow the Tylenol. Like even that's a realistic touch. I don't know, I can appreciate all the different things. I'm gonna keep having her eat some cookies in hopes that maybe she'll produce some milk in this video. Another really cool thing with this mod is the whole ultrasound and pap smear process. But first, what I really want to do is get her pregnant with another mod that I want to share with you guys, and then we'll go back to the childbirth mod. So the next one is RPO, Realistic Pregnancy Overhaul mod, and with this you're going to be able to get pregnant in many different ways. So like she's a single sim and she wants another baby, and that's totally fine. We don't need to have her go and get a partner or anything. So you can see there's tons of different options with this. There's pregnancy and family, thoughts on being pregnant, thoughts on having children, all of that. There's tons of stuff with relationships too, so it's not just pregnancy. You have reproductive health, all that. And we can go here and you can attempt artificial insemination, carry a baby for another sim. You can have a baby through surrogate from agency, and you can register with agencies of surrogate pregnancies. And then there's also like advanced, you can go ahead and have a baby through unaffiliated surrogate. So this is for advanced users only. Advances, any sim who can't be impregnated can be chosen to carry a baby for Brielle. So this is really, really cool. We're gonna go ahead and do artificial insemination, and it says here, if Brielle has an official partner, it would be best to discuss this with them before doing it. So I love this too. Obviously she doesn't have a partner, but if she does, you can actually discuss this with them, and I think that's so, so cool. So there's different options here, different prices. I think we're gonna do the highest one just because, oh, okay, yeah, never mind. We're good, we can afford it. I just want it to have the highest success rate so that I can show you guys some other stuff, but I love this. So artificial insemination source. Would Brielle rather look through portraits to pick a source for the artificial insemination, or would she rather have the lab pick a sample at random? So this is really cool too. We're gonna look through. I don't even know if she would care who she's gonna have a baby with, like, to be honest. You know, we might do Brant. I think they would make an adorable baby, not gonna lie. Like, I just feel like their features would make it the cutest baby ever. So she just goes off. We're just gonna go ahead and send to daycare. She's officially back, and now we have to actually see if she's pregnant, because I don't believe, yeah, it just says hopefully the insemination attempt will have worked. So you're not gonna know right away. However, we're gonna have the option to take a pregnancy test. So this is another thing that comes with the childbirth mod. You can take a pregnancy test if you choose this one. There's a whole new animation. So yeah, like all the updates that have come out for this mod, it's just become so much more than just like childbirth, and I love, 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 love it. So I definitely wanted to go over these features even more so, but yeah, like you can see, she takes the pregnancy test. She literally pees on the stick. It's so cool. And look at that. And then based on her reaction, you'll kind of know if she's pregnant or not. So you guys will see. It's kind of hard. Oh, I think she's pregnant. She's covering her mouth, so she should be. Oh, okay, here we go. That's a little bit better. Okay, so she is pregnant, which is expected because we did go for the highest success rate. Girl, what happened to your top? Her top was there and now it ain't. We're gonna change her. Okay, we're just gonna put her back into that dress because I feel like it's comfy for her while being pregnant. So now that she's pregnant, there's gonna be different options that we can do with the RPO mod. So we're gonna to be able to do things like, if you go to Pregnancy and Family Now, there's a whole bunch of different options. So you can go and discover the number of baby and the birth and all that. But we're not going to do this that way. We're going to use the childbirth mod for that because I love it even more. But you can go and buy something for the upcoming baby. You can get an abortion. You can go to birth class. You can go to early parenthood class. Like, yeah, there's all these different things that you can do there, which I think is so cool. So what we're going to actually do is go and find out the gender of this baby. However, I'm going to push her a little further into her pregnancy. So let's go to pregnancy phase. We're going to put her in the 2nd trimester. So there we go. So now if we go onto the phone and we head on over to home, you're going to see call obstetrician. So again, this is with the childbirth mod, and you can see like we can choose like our birthing option. I love how there's a home birth and you can actually do a water birth, and this will be a realistic process, you guys. It is like a longer process though, so I feel like it's not ideal to like show the whole thing in this video, but Panda Sama does have like videos and stuff like that. So instead, we're gonna do pregnancy checkups. And we're gonna go ahead and go at 5 a.m. Okay, so once you're at the hospital, you actually are gonna have to type in a cheat so that you can access the build mode at the hospital. So that cheat is bb.enable free build. And once you type that in, and then you're gonna see that build mode has unlocked. So then you can go into here and basically you're gonna be able to get the ultrasound machine and also the pap smear thing. So you're gonna be able to get both of those. We're just gonna go ahead and put them both, or actually I guess just in either, like both of these rooms. So here's the ultrasound machine, and honestly you could like decorate everything. You could place a custom hospital down, whatever you want to do. Okay, so here's the pap smear bed, and it is so realistic, you guys. There's also a few different color swatches, so you know, you don't have to have that one. You can do whatever you want to do. So first things first, I'm actually gonna have her get a pap test. So we'll just have you do it. This process is like super realistic. I was shocked when I saw this for the first time, literally shocked. So another thing with this mod that I'll probably just talk about is the fact that you can have a gender reveal party, you guys. You can have a gender reveal party. Obviously that's like a whole thing, but look at this. Isn't that crazy? Like, it's like insane. It's so realistic, and I don't know, I was just like literally she swaps it. That is insane to me. It's just like, what? And like, honestly, because of the blur, like Panda Sama didn't even have to put in that effort, but decided to anyways. And I love that. And like the way my G-shade is, you can kind of see through without it being like super inappropriate, because it's still like, you know, I don't have any like body overlays or anything. And like I have the blurred version of Wicked Whims. If you download my G-shade, you're going to be able to see animations more without it just being super graphic, like with the bodies and stuff. There's not going to be like detailed private areas or anything like that. So it's kind of perfect. And now we're going to get an ultrasound scan. So you can go ahead and do ultrasound scan preference, which is going to kind of let you decide if you want to keep the gender a surprise or find out. So we're going to say yes, please. We want to find out. And then we can start the ultrasound scan, and we're just going to do the same lady. We have here minor bleeding. So there's a very realistic like moodlets here from pap smear. Brielle did not feel any of the swabs or anything touching her cervix, and the whole thing was over before she knows it. The doctor kept saying sorry because apparently there was minor bleeding, but Brielle honestly felt no pain at all. So then we also have, will I be pregnant? Oh, this is from the other mod. So this is from the relationship pregnancy overhaul about the insemination. So it definitely worked, but let's go ahead and get our ultrasound scan. I don't know why that didn't go through. There we go. So this is really cool too. I love this. So like the screen will turn on in just a minute and everything. And it's such a realistic process. Like she'll even talk her through it first. Like, I don't know. Again, like I just feel like the effort was put in so much, and I love it. Like, look at this. She looks over to the screen and then she kind of points to like let her know. So it says, congratulations, you're pregnant. Based on the ultrasound scan, it looks like you're expecting one healthy baby. Everything looks good so far, but we'll continue to monitor your pregnancy and the baby's development to make sure everything stays on track. This is an exciting time, and we're here to support you every step of the way. The ultrasound scan shows that you're expecting a healthy baby girl. Oh, another girl. My heart stopped. And that is so precious. Like, look at this. This is so cute. Okay, so we're just finishing up here, and now she will have a little ultrasound, which Looks so realistic. I love it. I just like, what? So precious. So yeah, those are some of my favorite parts with the childbirth mod that aren't like the actual birthing part. But yeah, I just really appreciate like all of the other features. And like I said, the newest update has gender reveal parties, which is so cool. And there's a bunch of decorations. So Panda Sama has a whole bunch of information about that over on her website too, which I'll have linked down below. So if you download just this mod, honestly, I feel like you'd be satisfied with the amount of pregnancy stuff you are given. You know, like I feel like there's so much, and like honestly there's even more that I didn't go over. Like for example, if you have a partner and you get pregnant, you can share the news with them, and like they show them the pregnancy test and everything. It is so cute. The animation is perfect. Look at her. So yeah, that is everything I want to share with you guys today. Honestly, I love mods that just add so much realism to pregnancy and everything. So these are my must-haves. Of course, there's more mods that, you know, add even more, but these are just some of my favorites, and I feel like this is all you need, to be honest. Like really, these 3 mods are just perfect. And of course, like I said, like there is even more options with these mods, and with the RPO there's like so much relationship stuff too. So, you know, even crazy stuff like if you cheat on your partner, you can lie about who is the father and everything. So it's pretty crazy. There is like so much to it. Just everything that will make your pregnancy and motherhood and all of that experience just like so much more realistic. But with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up here. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.